Hi, poetry lovers. It's Elisa here. Tonight, I want to read you two poems again, two short poems by a poet named Padraig O'Tuama. And he is a theologian who lives in Ireland and is part of the Corrymeela community. And he is now the host of a podcast called Poetry Unbound, which I strongly encourage you to check out. And that is part of the On Being project. And that's actually how I came to hear of Padraig O'Tuama through the On Being podcast. So there are several interviews that he has been a part of on that show. And there's nothing quite as calming to me as listening to his voice read poetry. So do check out Poetry Unbound. In the meantime, I'll read you two of his poems. And the first I will read is called In Between the Sun and Moon. In between the sun and moon, I sit and watch and make some room for letting light and twilight mingle, shaping hope and making single glances last eternity, a little more, extending love beyond the doors of welcoming while wedding all the parted people, even sons and violent mothers, and searching all the others, finding light where twilight lingers in between the sun and the moon. The second poem that I would like to read is a poem that I heard Padraig O'Tuama read himself on the On Being project, and it has just stuck with me in a way that is quite haunting. Living in Ireland, there is a lot of turmoil between the Catholic and Protestant Church still, but it has increasingly gotten better over recent years. But there's still animosity between those two groups, and so I think this is a reflection on that, and this is titled The Pedagogy of Conflict, and this is numeral 3. When I was a child, I learned to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But these days, I've been counting lives, so I count 1 life, 1 life, 1 life, 1 life, 1 life. Because each time is the first time that life has been taken. Legitimate target has 16 letters and 1 long, abominable space between 2 dehumanizing words. So those were 2 poems by Padraig O'Tuama. I really hope you check him out. If you don't know about him, he is well worth investigating. Until then, have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.